Hello and welcome to episode 75 of Series 6 of Master League Story Mode. And there he is, Troy the boy, the Deeney Naught, the Juggernaut. No, there's a better word there, but wow. I mean, that is the understatement of the year there from our Master League menu settings page text bit news. Settling in nicely. Yep, I think that just about covers a debut where you score 4 goals in half an hour, I would say. Doesn't get much better than that. Matty Dubs, Mattios, Dankus Maximus, welcome aboard. The early birds getting the worm. And you are going to get the worm today because we're going to get straight into things. We're not going to mess around today. Jay, welcome aboard, mate. Wow, Gabriel, big salute from Campinas. Yes, we've got a Campinas boy in the house. A real life Pontepratano in our midst. A gorilla in our midst. I'm struggling with words tonight. Hay fever's hitting me hard today. I don't know what it is. But as I said, Enrique, welcome aboard as well. Obrigado. As I said, we're gonna crack straight into today. We don't have anything else to deal with today other than just enjoying our football, as we have been doing massively in recent games. We've been winning games by 9-0, for example. But we do have a bid in for Igor, but he's a club legend. I don't think he's going to be going anywhere. Certainly not to that one. And old Juan Quintero is back in the squad, which is brilliant. So we're full strength now. Let's just see how embarrassingly small the offer for Igor is. 4 mil. It's not that bad. It's still 79 rated Thiago Maia. I mean, look at this. We've got so many players just on the verge of breaking the 80 mark, and they're all under 25. Well, Thiago Maia is 25. MJ's still only 23. He's been around for so long, it feels like he'd be older than that. Yuri Alberto, 21. Ivan's only 25. Ibanez only 24. Gabriel's only 25. Campazano, the old boy, really, of the side, at 26. We've built such a strong squad of players really coming into their prime. I'm just in love with this team. It's the best starting 11 I think we've ever had in a Master League series, relative to the league, obviously, but they're incredible. James Smith, welcome aboard, mate. Only just finished watching the Deeney debut. Love the variety up front now. Oh, we have got so much variety. We are the royal variety show of Serie A striking options. We can do whatever we like. It's not helping him keep his profile low whilst on the run, isn't it? Scoring 4 goals in his debut, even it is in Brazil. But yeah, we're just going to get straight into it. So today we have, hopefully, 3 Copa Brazil games. We start off against Vitória, a much more difficult test than Sirasuma. I've already forgotten how you pronounce it. Vitória, in Serie A at least. I think they finished fairly low last season. I can't actually remember. But this should be fine. So let's go and take a look at the teams today. We can remind ourselves a little bit about Vitória, actually. We actually have got a very, very long journey this evening. 1,065 miles north to the city of Salvador in the region of Bahia. That's a long way, very long way. They, much like Pontepreta, have been a Serie B side for quite a while. I think they were promoted. Actually, this might be. No, they weren't. They were definitely in Serie A last season. Slight connection with Pontepreta. Obviously, we had Bebeto's son, Matthias, in the side, and this is the team where Bebeto started his career. As did David Luiz, who I'm not watching it now, obviously, because we're playing this, but I'm sure he's just scored an absolute banger against Leicester City. Feel free to let me know the scores on that if anything changes. I know Arsenal are winning. So yeah, a team that we should be able to beat, but a stronger test than the last one, definitely. Let's take a look at the sides for today. And obviously my little clickbait to get you in today is Deeney must start. That's interesting. That's very interesting. Who do we start up top then? Yuri Alberto's on a downward arrow. Maybe we do start. Big Troy the boy up top. Oh, no, we've got to keep playing Ziggy. We cannot let Ziggy's career just slowly fade away just because we've got potentially better options. He's never let us down at every level. Even in the most important games, he doesn't let us down. So we're going to keep him in today. Nahuel Bustos, I feel, is undroppable at the moment as well. He's scored an incredible amount of goals. He's an absolute pain in the arse. He's the perfect player for this right centre forward role. So for me, he's nailed that down. I don't know what you guys think. Matty Dubs, Troy's an impact player, quite literally. He certainly is. Yeah, super sub for him, I think. Quintero in for MJ. That is tempting. That is tempting. But only Aloni. Is he Aloni? Yeah, he's only Aloni. So we're not gonna start him ahead of MJ unless MJ is on poor form. If MJ was on sideways form, I'd give it a go. I'd bring in Quintero, but we want to keep developing MJ. He's still got room to grow. Quintero is very much fully formed. He's absolutely incredible, and what an option he will be. Andreas, welcome aboard, mate. How's it going? But yeah, I would love to play Juan. I think he's going to be an absolute weapon for us. Only real decision is whether to give Arnaldo a run out today in the cup. But I don't think we need to. Nephilim, how's it going, mate? Test playing Campuzano and Thiago Maia both on DMF. We could do. We could do. I don't think we need to today, though. I don't think we need to. We could go balls out the bath and play Quintero at centre mid. He's 77 rated there. Play Campuzano. Yeah, let's do it. Let's have some fun. What does that do to our team spirit? Oh, it takes us down quite a lot, actually. Anyway, I was meant to be getting into this game quickly. We'll start Marcinho. I think we're happy with this. We've got loads of options off the bench. Haven't even mentioned Hulk and Matthias, our two new players. Really just stand-in players. Sard plays. Welcome aboard, mate. How's it going? Yeah, so I think we're good to go. Vitória, yeah, Neilton on the right. Pretty packed midfield. But we are just brushing aside teams at the moment, even away from home, even after a long journey. I think we can start strongly in this one. On the subject of Troy Deeney, I had another listen again to his Louis Theroux podcast interview that he recently did. Check out the Louis Theroux podcast if you haven't already. If you're not a Louis Theroux fan, you probably should be. He's very great. He's one of the best interviewers ever, I would say. And his interview with Troy Deeney is really interesting. He had some upbringing. He grew up in not the slums of Birmingham, but a really, really difficult area. His father was a drug dealer in and out of prison. And it's unfortunate, really, that Troy Deeney himself ended up in prison later in life. I mean, you can read many different versions of the events that got him there. Basically, he was in a fight outside of a club, ended up kicking someone in the head. His version of the events is not as bad as you might expect as the sort of official version. But yeah, I think that was a real wake-up call for him. And he's come on a lot, hasn't he? Since that little spell inside. And he's been excellent. And now, well, the next part of his career is Ponte Preta. Oh, lovely ball in. Oh, weighted perfectly from MJ there. And Emerson Ribeiro nearly getting us off the mark there. We've been brushing teams aside. Vitória, again, not a big test. A team that we should be beating. And Enrique, you're right. I totally forgot to mention that Troy Deeney did mention that he is half Brazilian. His father's Brazilian, grew up in Campinas. And he's been a Ponte Pretano from birth. So it totally explains the move. Makes a lot of sense, really, when you find that bit of stat out. Ribeiro now into MJ. Oh, that's gorgeous. Oh, nearly. Oh, he's fouled, though. Anyway, right. Everton Ribeiro to get us off the mark here. Matheus, Troy Deeney will definitely enjoy the Samba Babes of Brazil. He'll show Brazos a thing or two. He's a good family man. He's a good family man, so I don't know about that. But he seems like a nice guy. As an Arsenal fan, I think I've been conditioned to dislike him a little bit. But he seems like a good guy. He speaks out. He speaks up for what he believes in. And, yeah. Which is a lot more than a lot of footballers do. So I'm a big Troy Deeney fan now. Ribeiro there, unlucky. Splathman, Preta. Yep, okay, that's gone. Looks interesting. Ribeiro with the outswinger. Oh, the bully is there. Oh, could fall to MJ with the header, bouncing just wide. MJ already involved a lot here. I love the fact that we can bring on Quintero, Deeney, and Yuri Alberto if we want to. We can pretty much change up our three most attacking players. And arguably, you've got a better front three than we've already got. Bustos there, doing what he does best. Putting a shoulder in, bullying away. Thiago Maia slips it into Ziggy. They're on goal here, off the mark, surely. Yes. Ziggy, Ziggy, Ziggy. Can't you see? Sometimes your tap-ins just hypnotise me. Davidson, welcome aboard. Good time to join us. And Daddy Harambe, Troy's going to Brazil. Troy is already in Brazil, and he is loving it. He is spending all of his time on the beach. He's brought some very, very small pants, some Speedos. He's rocking them, and he's scoring goals for fun. He's on the bench today, just sunning himself. And Ziggy's on, scoring goals, as we expect. Solo, welcome aboard. Splaffman, horrendous typos. What an introduction. Love the channel. It means catch a live stream for a while. Thanks, mate. I mean, that really means a lot. It's great to have you on board. We're at a period in this series and with this team where we seem to be scoring goals for fun. I mean, almost so many goals it's not even fun anymore. But no, that's absolutely not true. Enrique, how did Yuri Alberto go from form star player to fourth choice? Yeah, I know. And he's done nothing wrong. We have an embarrassment of riches up top. We really do. We've got a front four now that are easily Premier League quality. We are spoilt for choice when it comes to our attacking line. We've not got a bad midfield either. MJ, Thiago Maia, around the corner into Ziggy. Oh, spots the run of Nahua. Bustos is just offside. Jay, that's a good point, yeah. He might struggle to sun himself in the night. But it'd be warm, though. It'd be basking, I'm sure, in the late heat of a Campinas evening. Right. 10 minutes in, and we're already dominating. We're not in Campinas, are we? No, we're in the north. What's the weather like in the north? Is it any different? North is close to the equator, isn't it? So it should be hotter. Geography skills there. Oh, Abel's cross is blocked. Yeah. Will Deeney dye his hair like Ziggy? Yeah, if anyone is following. In fact, if you're not already following Marison, I'm going to take this moment now to put in a plea for Marison. I feel really sorry for him. His career in real life is not going to plan. I think we can say that quite safely. He's not got very many followers on Twitter. He's got a few on Instagram. He posted a picture of his new hair today. I retweeted, liked it. 2 people who follow me liked it as well. And that was it. That was the only engagement he got on quite a dramatic new haircut. So I think you should all go and follow him. I wonder if he's aware of the series and how big a role he has in this series. MJ, there we go. Because if he doesn't have an idea, maybe he doesn't speak English, quite possibly. Maybe we should let him know. So if you go and follow him on Twitter, I think it's Marison M9. And just let him know that we love him, and he's a legend in these parts. He's got his chant, 2-time South American Player of the Year. Oh, we've scored another goal, haven't we? MJ this time. But yeah, that's a heartfelt plea for me to make Ziggy feel as important in real life as we find him here. But here is very hot, is it? Interesting, Enrique. Yeah, it makes sense in the north. It feels a bit counterintuitive to say it's going to be hotter in the north, but it makes sense. Below the equator. Geography happening here. Juan Gabriel, Vamos Ponte. Yes, one day I'm going to send you a Ponte Preta jersey. Oh my god, that would make my year. I'll pay for it. I'll pay for all of it. I'll pay the shipping. I'll pay for it. Is there anyone still? I'd have to get a Brodge. I'd have to get a Roger shirt, surely. I'd go for that. Mark, welcome aboard, mate. How is it going? We're having a lovely time already. Matt, you found Ziggy's Eminem haircut. I like it. It stands out. And here he is now. Ibanez having to come out to get his headers done. Pisano, patient. Marcinho back into the Colombian. Finds Marcinho again. That's gorgeous. In towards Bustos. Falls to Ziggy. Oh my god. What is going on? It's ridiculous. Ponte Preta Monge. There we go, Splaffman. That's it. That's it. So, good ball back there from Campuzano. Just fallen to him. Just too easy at the moment. I'm wondering whether this is the data pack. I'm starting to wonder now. Because it feels like since the data pack, we score a ridiculous amount of goals. Maybe we do need to up it to legend. I'm not sure. Has anyone played much legend recently? I don't know. To be fair, we haven't, since the data pack, we haven't played a genuinely big team. So I'll reserve judgment on that for a bit. Oh, Everton Ribeiro. Oh, what a ball. Oh, Ziggy. That's too much. It's too much. Oh, Abner. Bullying his way. Oh, Ziggy into Bustos. Oh, could still fall to us here. Yeah, we better see Ziggy's hair updated in Data Pack 9. Actually, he wouldn't be in the game anymore because he's playing in like the 4th tier of Brazilian football or something now. He didn't get the memo that he's going to become a legend. Not become an actual legend. Here he is again. Oh, the first time effort. I like it. Oh, MJ. Still MJ. Ah, it's good defending in the end. I'm trying to embarrass him now. Half an hour in. Vitória already 3-0 down. This tie, signed, sealed, delivered, you would say at this point. Got 3 away goals. And we're cruising. And there's nobody there. That's truly horrific. Abner. Nice bit of distribution there. I think it might be a combination of the fact that we haven't played any good teams recently and we've got a team with 97 team spirit, full of incredible players that we just keep adding to. MJ. Abner. What's happened there? The offside? Fair enough. Everton Ribeiro. Yeah, they've gone for the tight marking on Everton Ribeiro. I guess that might cut off the supply chain slightly, but really they need to be worried. Especially with distribution like that. But it's fallen kindly to Nixon. Thiago Maia. Thiago Maia. I mean, I think he would fit in quite nicely in the Seleção. Oh, MJ, that's neat. Just can't find his way through to Ribeiro. Preventing him getting away easily. Bustos almost gets to that as well. Yeah, we're certainly going to see a run out for Troy Deeney. Can he score another hat-trick? Can he score 4 this time, maybe? Oh, Everton Ribeiro. That's a good, solid challenge there. Hammers across. That's a bit wild. A high ball now for Ibanez to deal with. He'll be looking for more of them. He must be getting bored. Hamner just pushes Neilton off it. He did well to recover there, though. And that is a hopeless ball into the box. Ibanez can take it down. Oh, nice ball there into MJ. Lovely little pass down to Thiago Maia. Moves it on to Campazano. Everton Ribeiro. Tight marking, non-existent there. We'll play it wide to Marcinho. Plenty of space for the right back now. Back to Everton Ribeiro. Oh, looks to trick his way inside. That's unlucky. Ibanez. Time to pick it up. Find MJ. Oof, that's a foul. Ref! Ref! No goals across. We'll start again here. Everton, nice. Thiago Maia. MJ fouled. Actually got a fly on the back of my neck. Get out of here. Marcinho. It's a foul, ref. Ref. They're resorting to bully boy tactics now. But it won't be enough to find them anything in this first half. And Ziggy with 2 goals. They are looking good. Untonich Tuba. Now Pez have lost the Milan licenses. Maybe they'll add more real Brazil Serie A players. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. All I want for PES 2021 is more flexibility when it comes to editing league structures. Just give the option file creators the opportunity to make a 3rd tier. That's all I want. Is I want a 3rd tier. That's literally if they re-release PES 2020, but you could create League 1 or a 3rd tier league in any country. I'd be a happy man. I'd be a happy man. I just want to play with Exeter City or Torquay United. I want to play with a Devon team, alright? That's what I'm aiming for. I mean, not that they're, they're doing that well at the moment. Torquay United, that'd be fun. I think we can make some change, can't we? Mark, you had a natural lull at Deeney's Ponte Preta debut. Watched it yesterday. Spectacular. I was laughing a lot. That was hilarious. Sure, we let him have another go. Ziggy might be a bit gutted not to have a chance to score a hat-trick, having scored 2, but we'd like to have a run out there. Let's Quintero have a run out as well. I think we'll bring him in for MJ. Yeah, straight swap there. And that'll do for now. Deeney and Quintero on, 2 new signings. We made 2 great signings, really, didn't we? With not much budget. 35 million release fee there for Big Troy. Oh, he's a handful. He's a handful for the best defenders in the world. Bustos, nice turn. Ooh, positive start here from Vitória. Are they going to get a shot in this half? That's the question. Mourinho, Arenildo, Mireles, much better. The coach has had a word and they found their way into our penalty box. Warning signs. Warning signs. Come on. Let's get it away. Oh, it's floated in. Abner's back deals with that really well. Quintero can't get there. Thiago Maia out like a flash. It's a clever ball, just flighted in. Still can't get to it though. Oof, Quintero, you had that, mate. Milton out wide. Abner out to deal with him. Doesn't go out. Abner will keep pushing at him here. Ooh, that's actually nice. They are looking like a different side here, but Abner back deals with it well. That's a lovely ball into Thiago Maia. And an equally good ball into Everton Ribeiro. Deeney lays it off into Everton Ribeiro. Oh, looks for the reverse ball back into Deeney. Ramon, watch out, mate. God, you wouldn't want to be a centre-back playing against the busty boy and the juggernaut Troy Deeney. You are going to be in serious trouble. And here is Juan Quintero, the pass master general. Oh, nearly finds Everton Ribeiro. These 2 in midfield. Absolutely obscene. Oof. Just about to find Abner there. Everton. Marcinho. Oh, early ball for Bustos. Doesn't quite pull it off. And they'll get it out again. Everton Ribeiro now. Oh, Bustos. What a turn that is. We'll find Marcinho. He's got Deeney to look for in the box. It's a good block this time. 58 minutes on the clock. Should be 4 or 5 goals up now. They're playing as well as we were in the first half. Quintero with the 90. Left footer. Deeney lurking far post. We've got the headmaster and Gabby no goals in there as well. Let's put quite a lot on that one, but it is going to be Deeney at the far post. Rises for it. Ibanez will keep it alive. Gabby nearly got a touch to that. And we've seen a lovely touch. Just dispossessed. He's on a blue today. Oh, he's put him under loads of great pressure there. That's actually a really good ball out though. Against all odds there, but then they go long. Gabby's just been waiting for some balls to head up. Happy to go with that one. Now Neilton looks to take on Abner for pace. Surely you've read the scouting report on this lad. Nice ball into Quintero. And Quintero now speeding forward. Deeney ahead of him. Oh, that's actually really well played there. On a blue arrow. How'd you get away with that? That's ball. Abner into Quintero. Oh, he steps away from Lobber with ease. He's got the busty one to aim for, and the header is just wide. Unlucky. Real bit of class there from the Colombian. See you later. Just skips past him. That's nice. And the blue arrow here puts it into a dangerous area. Bustos rises well. The Argentinian salmon. A South American 10k hill. Ibanez doesn't win that header. It's a rarity. Thiago Maia says, I will have that back, please. Deeney wants it through this. Oh, it's unlucky to play a straight ball there into the path of Big Troy. Oh, Thiago Maia leaving a lot on that one there. Referee says that's all right. Okay, having a great distribution. To Ribeiro out to Marcinho. That's nice. Ribeiro, Quintero. So much class there. Deeney lays it off to Abner. Oh, he steps away from Lobber, who's having a tricky game. He does enough there. But it was a foul. Absolutely was a foul. Lobber having a real nightmare out on that left-hand side. Abner's done him there. Skipped away. This is a great position. Just to float one far post, I feel like is the right choice here. Who have we got far post? Have we got... Let's get Deeney round the back. Can we get the right float on this one? We can. Deeney's there, doesn't win it. Senior first time ball, that's unlucky. Big header. Quintero looking for Deeney. Oh, just couldn't get to it this time. Surely we can't have no goals for Deeney today. His goals per game at the moment is pretty insane. Quintero, unlucky. Oh, bit of space here, but Mireles just not aware of the opportunity there. And even as is a cross. Marcinho, that's neat. Oh, what is that ball? Come on, you've got like 90 passing. I know it was a first time ball on your weaker foot. You've got 90 passing on a blue. That's shocking there. Oh, nice ball there, Thiago Maia. Now Abner into Quintero. Oh, just not quite doing it for me, really. This new lad. He put in a great pass in the last game. He's missed two big opportunities there. Now Marcinho. He doesn't miss an opportunity to put a good ball in. Everton Ribeiro looks to put it round the back for Deeney. Slight miscommunication there. Language barrier is going to be an issue. It's better here again from Vitória. 10 minutes on the clock. We could make a final change here, I think. Give Marcinho a rest. Big Arnie. The neck. It's a run out, Marcinho. Oh, we should have changed his number, shouldn't we? He'd earned it. He said he'd earned it. Poor Walking Pisano. Opportunity here for a consolation. Thiago Maia. Oh, how's he got away with that? Oh, this is definitely a goal, isn't it? This is definitely a goal. I'd say it's a 9 out of 10 chance. I don't know about Nixon's abilities, but this is absolutely perfect. Up and over the wall. There it is. Yep. Yeah. You can set your watch by it. Wouldn't be very accurate, but at least it would be... you can't set your watch by it, but you can bet your house on it. That's what I'm looking for. Abner. Deeney's onside, finds Everton Ribeiro. Oh, lovely ball into Bustos. Oh, lovely. How dare you score against us? Right back at you there, and Busty Boy gets his goal. We were disrespected there with a free kick, so couldn't have that. We could not have that. That's how you respond. Deeney involved, Everton Ribeiro perfectly weighted. Love a pass like that. And Busty Boy with the outside of the boot. Lovely work. Goals shared around again, as usual. But Bustos continues to register in every game he starts. Probably one of the most undroppable players now. Out of all of the new signings recently, we wouldn't have said that about the Busty Boy. Oh, Deeney. Can you get his goal? Yes! I mean, there must already be some great Troy Deeney chants. So we're going to go and have a look for one before the next episode. But it's Route 1 stuff there. Everton Ribeiro picking him out. And Troy Deeney. Lovely finish there. Didn't need to use any of his heft. Just a lovely caressed finish. And a good run. Well, one thing we do know that he's got alongside power is incredible offensive awareness. So he's always going to make good runs like that, especially with fresh legs. And the keeper rushing in bravely, you have to say. Deeney scores his 5th goal in just his 2nd start in Brazilian football. The holiday is going very, very well. The retirement plan. That's what he's really coming here for. Maybe he's thinking, Sao Paulo. Maybe next, it's not far away. I don't know what Sao Paulo's like, actually. It might not be very nice at all. He's thinking maybe, long term. Nice retirement plan. Watford's a shithole. I'm assuming he doesn't live in Watford. So Ribeiro, Thiago Maia, we're not done yet. Thiago Maia using the run of Bustos. I will find him again, the busty boy. Yet again we score an incredible amount of goals and we just don't stop. And these teams just are not putting up any sort of fight against us at the moment. And the busty boy scores again. I am tempted to just stick it on Legendary. I think we've got to play one game against a decent side. And yeah, one game against a good team. See how that goes. And if not, I think we're going to have to go Legendary. Because we're scoring ridiculous amounts of goals. We have an incredible team. Yes, we should be winning. But I don't want to score 6 goals. We've scored 9, 6. Matt's saying don't put it on Legend. It just isn't fun. Yeah, you're probably right. We don't want to be losing now. I mean, that would be worse. We've built up a team that, quite rightly, are going to dominate teams like Sirasuma and Vitória. So maybe it's just that. Maybe it's just we're that good now. But that's, yeah, comprehensive. I wonder who we get in the next round. I didn't even look. But we've got our second leg against Vitória now. We could skip this. We did get caught out skipping a game in the last one. What do we reckon? We've got enough of a lead, surely. Luis Fernando, bid from Paderborn. That's interesting. Liam, will you be playing this season or will you move club? I think the sort of rough plan was to... Oh, look, Yuri Alberto, up to 80. There he is. He's done it. From the bench as well, no less. He has got still massive amount of room to improve, isn't he? I mean, he should be the one that we're playing in every game. In any other situation, if it wasn't for Ziggy, he'd start massively. You know, he would definitely be starting in every game. But we've got so many good players. So, yeah, I think... Should we skip it? Can they score 5? It's unlikely, isn't it? It is very unlikely. Let's just take a look at recent games. We only beat Sirasuma 1-0. We've scored 15 goals in the last 2 games. We scored 5 there, didn't we? 3. That's the one game that we skipped. We lost 1-0. Alright, let's skip it, shall we? It's risky, but I think we can probably get away with it. And that means that we can potentially today seal our place in the semi-finals. Let's do it. If this goes wrong, I'll never forgive myself, but it should be alright. Yeah, no problem. We won. 2-1 win. Sneaking a 2-1 win there at the Majestoso. But we're through, and it's Internacional. Much bigger test. Here we go. This is it. Serious business now. Serious business. Nice long rest before our quarter-final. Hopefully no injuries. Let's take a look at the messages. Marcinho's had a bid in. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. Come on. This is big. This is bigger. Internacional. We know them well. I feel like we've got a history against them. The Rollo Compressor. I always love the Rollo Compressor. Also known as the Colorado, which stands for the red. Ah, that's mind-blowing. Is that what Colorado means? The collar red? No, it can't be as simple as that. Anyway, we're making a trip now, 759 miles south to the city of Porto Alegre to take on the Rollo Compressor. 3 titles to their name. Now we can finally say 1 title to our name. We've got 1 title, and we are the reigning champions, the reigning holders. They're a fairly old side. Yeah, they've been going for 110 years. Not quite as long as us, but almost. Let's take a look. Who are we going to start today? Was it International who eliminated us last time? Oh, if someone can go back and check, that does add an extra spice to this fixture. Let's take a look at the form today. Ooh, okay. That's interesting. Campuzano on the downward arrow is disappointing. You have to say Ziggy Bustos up top hasn't done us wrong, although Yuri Alberto will be gutted not to be playing as now our highest rated player. But Ziggy keeps scoring the goals, doesn't he? Finished his goals really well in the last game that we played. I think we could probably start Quintero today. We could start him in central midfield. But I feel like he might struggle. They've got two defensive midfielders who look to be fairly weighty from the shape of their faces. That's not scientific, maybe, but it might work. We could start Igor on a blue. He'd certainly do the job there. Campuzano is our captain, though he is the leader. Having him on the pitch helps us with fatigue, thanks to his new player role. Tempted to just keep things as they are, to be honest. 97 team spirit. We've got such a useful bench now. Let's start Quintero over MJ today. I think that's the only change we're going to make. It takes us down 2 team spirit. That's okay. 2 left-footed attacking midfielders. Actually, all of our attacking midfielders are left-footed, which totally goes along with my history of only picking left-footed players up until Jermaine Defoe for Become a Legend, because they're just more exciting. Actually, one of the proudest moments of my short career as a father, is recently finding out that my daughter is absolutely, definitely 100% left-footed. And she's got a decent left foot on her for a 3-year-old. So I'm excited. I think she's going to be an exciting attacking midfielder. She's already got a low centre of gravity. Hopefully she keeps that as she grows. But yeah, left-footed players, always more exciting. And Quintero, very exciting as well. MJ on the bench, is that... Should we start MJ instead of Everton? That's tempting. Campuzano on a downward arrow. That's the only thing I'm looking at here. What we like about having Campuzano there is his aggression and ball winning. That's why we like him there. Both Thiago Maia and Campuzano have got, they've got good footwork, good passing stats, but, given the opportunity, they will win the ball back for you. Luis Fernando, we could start him today. But I think we'll keep Campuzano in just for that team boost that he gives as the leader and the captain of this side. I think we're good there. So they've got a decent striker. It's a good team. It's a good team. They knocked us out last time. It looks like their right side of the attacking midfielder. Is that Sarafiore? I think it is. 79 rated. He's the danger man. Ethan, simple message there. Deeney. It's tempting. Look, if Bustos and Ziggy stop scoring, I'd give them a go. But away from home, they've been dependable. I think they'll score if we get them in the right position. But we've got great options off the bench. We've got options to strengthen the midfield if necessary in Fernando. We've obviously got Yuri Alberto, now our highest rated player. We've got Troy Deeney, who keeps scoring. And we've got MJ as well, who also is going under the radar a bit of already having a great start to the season, scoring goals, assisting goals. But here we are, this cavernous stadium here in Porto Alegre. 50,000 capacity, the Estadio Beira Rio. So yeah, it's going to be a packed occasion here. Internacional will be looking to overcome us again as they did in the last cup. And the fact that we are the reigning Serie A champions will also add, I'm sure, more spice to this one. They'll want to get one over on us. They were well out of the race last season in terms of the league. So they'll want to put a good performance in the cup. Right, let's do this. Come on. We've been brushing teams aside recently, but now we're up against an equal. How will we fare? Eking out. Was it Sarafiore, the danger man? Bustos already putting them under pressure, forcing the mistake. That's really poor. Well, Bustos will use the run of Ziggy into the box here. Bustos with the left foot. Difficult opportunity there. I've got to say, he went with it on his weaker foot. It was probably the right choice. A great opportunity there. Straight out of the gate. Campuzano. Across to Marcinho. Flicks one over the top, looking for Ziggy. He's onside. He's not onside, but that's a lovely finish. Already got the ball in the back of the net. He just couldn't quite get back on. Perfectly weighted little chip there from Marcinho. Unfortunately, spotted by the lino. I'm assuming there's no VAR in Brazil. I don't know. Is there? It's a decent ball. Couldn't pick out the one he was looking for, though. Oh, that's poor. Marcinho lucky to get to it. Milton Ribeiro now runs into trouble. Big challenge there. And now Guerrero. Oh, That's it, Campos. Oh, no. No. Oh, Marcinho, watch him, mate. Watch him. There's the overlap coming here. Yeah, this is already feeling like a much, much better team. Zika. Good ball in. Ibanez across to deal with it. Everton Ribeiro, lovely first time ball into Bustos. He looks up and puts a hopeful one in towards Ziggy. Defender deals with it well. Thiago Maia, great pressure there on Nilsson. Not allowing him a second to think about it. And then flying into a second challenge. Can't win into the floor. You've got to love that about him. Oh, Campuzano. What's happened there? How's he fallen over? Anyway, Zika now. Campuzano. Starting this game at some pace here, both sides. Really up for this one. D'Alessandro, lovely footwork inside. Ibanez out. Oh, no, no, no. No. This is, again, a really dangerous opportunity here. International to take the lead. D'Alessandro. He's going to have to surely beat Ivan at his near post. Oh, no. Yeah, that was always going to be a really tricky one. Ivan, come on, we've been caught out doing that before, Ivan. We told you to stop doing that. Guerrero turns away. Oh, Marcinho can't get to it. That's a clever ball. Campuzano heads away into Bustos. That's nice. Thiago Maia. Oh, lovely. The transition. Everton Ribeiro. Oh, Ziggy. I thought he'd made the run. Okay. Slight nerves maybe today. You know, we're up against a bigger opposition. This cup means a lot to us. We need it. We really need it. We don't need it. We've won everything, but we'd love it. Campuzano beaten to that one again. Marcinho out of position. Ibanez comes out, doesn't deal with it. Needed to deal with it. Now missing in the box as D'Alessandro has a chance to put a ball in. It's a great ball. What a save. Oh, and a lovely, lovely clearance there as well. That's incredible work there. I think it was... I don't know who it was. Ziggy looks up. Early ball into Bustos. Nearly gets the better of the defender there, but he's taken out. Well, Internacional, yeah, certainly providing a much tougher test. They could have easily got off the mark there if it wasn't for, I think, a goal line save from either Campuzano or Thiago Maia. Bustos there taking one to the face. And we just get a breather here, which we really need. It's been a fast-paced start to the game. Quintero drops short for it. Looks up, looks to spray a ball in towards Ziggy. Almost comes out. Almost finds its way into the feet of the striker. Full touch there, but they get away with it. Doo-doo. That is doo-doo. Yeah, this is definitely a tougher test. Quintero, that's nice. Everton Ribeiro, nearly picking up Quintero again. Thiago Maia, lovely first touch there. Campuzano, Marcinho into Everton Ribeiro, Bustos, Ziggy! That's why you don't drop him. Sure, Yuri Alberto might have been able to do that, but would it have been as sweet? Oh, lovely ball from Bustos. And that is some finish. We were under the cosh there. First 24 minutes, we certainly were not the side who looked most likely to score. But Marley's son. Let's take a look. It's great football. Lovely ball there. And he's just shaped that beautifully. Shaped that beautifully. Beating the keeper. The International will be gutted. This really will have taken the wind out of their sails. All of the momentum now surely lost after a great start. And that is, yeah, completely agree, Nephilim. Joga Bonita there. Joga Bonita. Zico will be very pleased with that. Especially after a couple of big chances for the home side and a goal line clearance from Ponte Preta. That's how we do it. That's how we do it. We defend as well. Don't see it as much. That's poor. That's really poor. See, look, they're shook now. This is the time to hit them again. Everton, that's beautiful. Oh, that's gorgeous. Abner through the legs into Quintero. Lays it back into Abner, down the line to Ziggy. Pulled wide here, back to Abner. Space to look up, get a good ball into the box. Bustos lurking. Almost a perfect play again. But we are looking really good now. Having the ball into Quintero. Oh, lovely first touch. Quintero looks up, puts one in with the right foot. Campuzano considered hitting that one. Everton Ribeiro. Get it back. It's a foul, ref. Oh, big opportunity here. I think Quintero may just outrank Everton. Oh, he does massively. massively. So Quintero looking for his first goal in the black and white of Ponte Preta. And this looks like the perfect opportunity. The perfect spot. I mean, he's going to have serious curve, isn't he? Serious swerve, even. We need to take that into account here. 90 curl. Wow. Okay. Interesting question, Enrique. Do fans know that Zico is planning on leaving mid-season, or has he managed to keep it a secret until now? There would have been rumblings, I feel. There would have been rumblings. Obviously, there were teams interested. The Juventus interest was made public. And Zico was obviously quick to deny any interest there. But it will have got, you know, fans talking. Anyway, should have really paid attention there. It would have got fans talking. But yeah, I think he's probably keeping it under his hat for now. You know, he's a club legend. You wouldn't want to upset the fans like that. I've seen a little flick into Everton Ribeiro. Oh, Bustos. Oh, Ziggy. Oh, that is gorgeous. Oh, he's offside. Bollocks. Bustos again the provider. Ziggy again the finisher, but denied again by the linesman's flag. They've crumbled here. They've crumbled. They are letting us run all over them. Though we cannot take them too lightly. We're only a goal up. It is an important away goal. This is a good team with some really good players. Given the opportunity, they will score. Everton Ribeiro now. Quintero. That's not the right ball. That's a poor ball, though. Oh, Gabby gambled there and it paid off. That did not pay off. That's an awful, awful pass. Oof. Alessandro, what a touch. Now Andrigo, Ibanez. That's the thing, if he can't even get to our back line, then you're playing with playing against two of the best centre-backs in world football, you'd say. Ziggy, just caught in possession there, somehow gets away with it. It's classic Ziggy. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's nice. Oh, Bustos. Oh, the football today. The quality of passing. The incisive passing and movement. That was gorgeous. And just the ball from there. Oh, Everton Ribeiro's pass just needed to be slightly to the left-hand side for Bustos to run onto. And surely he would have got his first goal today. Only had 47% possession though. You know, they're, as they should be, the home side. But that is terrible. Ball straight into touch. Under really no pressure at all. Campazano back to Quintero. Tricky little attacking midfielder. Campazano looking for Quintero, unlucky. Gabby will take it down. Put a ball down the line for Ziggy. Something to chase here. Melido needs to deal with it. It's going to come straight back to us. Straight back to Abner. Quintero, nice little flick round the corner into Ribeiro. Campazano looking for Ribeiro here. Roberto across easy. And that is half time here. Well, it hasn't been a complete stroll in the park, and we could have easily been a goal down, maybe two in the first half an hour. But we've got our important away goal, and we seem to have this game under control now. Ethan, Flamengo for your last club with Zico. That would be good. I mean, it's a shame. It is a shame that we're not going to go there, probably. Arsenio, clever ball looking for Bustos. Oh my God, they really are struggling. They look shaken up, as you would against a team like this. Especially going a goal behind, it just kills the belief maybe that they can get something out of this one. They're a good side. Near post ball into Gabby. Well, that's this. He's a good striker. Abner. It's physical specimen. Campazano, Marcinho. This is nice. To Ribeiro. Quintero. Will pick out Campazano. Oh, what a ball! What a laser-guided pass that was. From the wand of a left boot. Owned by one Juan Quintero. That's what he can do. Campuzano to close that one down. Thiago Maia, Nielsen, nice burst of pace there through the centre. That's a good ball out to the danger man, Sarrafiore. Or finds the ball into the box. Gabby's there to get it away. And Busty Boy does well. That's a very clever little flick into Thiago Maia. The canter forward here. Stepping inside. Don't know what that defence is doing, but Ziggy will take it under. We'll find Abner here. He's got Busty Bustos to look for. Now Quintero. Oh, lovely move away from Ed Nielsen there. Back to Abner. Time and space to look up. Lovely ball in towards Ziggy. I think he might have just drifted offside there. But we get it back. Campuzano spreads it wide again. Oh! Got in possession, but we get away with it. Quintero. Oh, lovely footwork there. Holds it up beautifully. Abner looks to cut back. It's unlucky. Might be overplaying things here. Ziggy putting a great bit of pressure on there, and they are struggling to even clear the ball here. Quintero. Oh, he just sees the game differently. Oh, Abner near post to Ziggy. We've seen that one a million times. Almost saw it again there. Quintero will pick it up. Just dictating things nicely, Quintero. That's what we love about him. He is classy. Ah, that's poor Campuzano, but somehow we get away with it. It's a good ball into Marcinho. What a first touch. Zika does well. And they finally get the ball back. Not cleared yet, though. And the pressure is good again from Ponte Preta. Ziggy almost gets to it. They've done well. They found a way out finally. Now Sarrafiore. Ball here. Guerrero. It's an interesting ball out to D'Alessandro, but it finds him. Marcinho's across and does well. Okay. Don't need to make any changes here. I think we are going to bring on... No, I think we'll leave it for a minute. I think Campuzano might need to come off. I wonder how much of a boost that Campuzano... no. Oh, Ivan, great save. Great save. We just took our eye off the ball there. And we're very nearly punished. Igor for Campuzano. Good shout, Matthias. I think we might do that, actually. I think Igor would be the right player for this. The way this match is panning out. It's getting a bit sloppy. They're seeing more of the ball. But we know that he can shut those sort of things down. Gabby gets a good position there. Heads away well. Ziggy caught in possession. But once again, there's so many mistakes we've made where we've just not been punished today. Thankfully. Abner looks up. Looks to put it into a dangerous position for Bustos to chase. Zika knows what he can do. He's done really well, though, to get it away. Not too much of a problem. Good pressure again here from Ponte Preta. Campuzano will close him down. Bustos is there, forcing the mistake. Campuzano, Bustos. Oh! Yeah, we need another goal here. We deserve one. We've been good enough. Ribeiro, lovely ball into Quintero. Thiago Maia, nice little chip out there into Abner. Ziggy. Lovely hold-up play from him. Finds Abner. Ball back to Thiago Maia. Now over to Ribeiro. Can he find the ball inside? Oh, it's too tight. It's too fancy. There was no Joga Bonita about that. We do need to make a change now. Oh, Ibanez, what are you doing? What are you doing, mate? Need to make that count. Need to stay with him. Oh, it's Marcinho, not Ibanez. Alessandro's done well. I can feel maybe a... Oh, that's really good work there, Marcinho. Most improved player, I was about to say, but that's poor. Guerrero shrugs off Gabriel. Oh, Ivan again. Two big saves from him today. They would certainly be within their rights to feel a little bit hard done by. Everton Ribeiro. Can't pick out Ziggy. We need to make a change. 80 minutes on the clock. We've got tired legs here. International out. Find a way to profit from it. Oh, Marcinho! No. Gabriel far post does really well. Patrick can get to it. No, Thiago Maia does. Ziggy inside to Quintero. Big opportunity here. Can we use the pace of Bustos? Yes, we can. Oh, so close. So close. Oh, that is tight. Bustos did really well there just to ride the offside line, but he just didn't quite get it right. It's unlucky. Right, we need to make these subs about 15 minutes ago. We are going to bring on Igor there for a bit of stability. Should we go for another goal? We want to see Deeney on probably. Let's go MJ in the centre. Bustos has still got some legs in him. They're looking a bit dangerous going forward, so we are going to have to leave both Yuri Alberto and Troy Deeney on the bench. Make sure that right hand side is sorted. It seems to be where a lot of their danger is coming from. We've got our away goal. If we can keep them to nothing, that's probably our best bet, isn't it? At this point. High ball here, and Guerrero will battle with Gabby. Lovely header there. Oh, Ziggy gets to it really well. Montero, though, dispossessed. Just leaving him on a mistake. A bit of a luxury player in what is turning into quite a harsh fight for this one. Gabby's clearance is up rather than out. We told you about that. Bloody hell. That's nice. That's nice. Just take the sting out of things here. You know the home side, the home fans are going to be looking for some late magic here. And Marcinho again looking... Oh, actually, it can't be Marcinho. He's off the pitch. Must have been Arnaldo. Thiago Maia across. A few tired legs here. It's a good ball into Nonato. Abner and Thiago Maia. Had that covered, I think. Montero. Good ball into MJ. The fresh legs. Shrugs off Roberto. Chips the ball over the top looking for Bustos. It's a good one. He'll get to it. Back to Arnaldo. Oh, MJ almost with the turn there. Almost with the beautiful turn away from trouble. But that'll do. That'll do. We'll take the 1-0 away goal advantage into the second leg now. Hopefully we can see him off at the Majestoso. Yeah, we sort of took our foot off the pedal in the second half, really. Would have been good to see Alberto, maybe, or Deeney have a run out today. I feel like they could have got some joy against that defence, but that's fine. That's fine. How's everyone else doing? Ooh, tight start for Corinthians against Sao Paulo, 0-0 there. But here, the 1-0 advantage at home against Grêmio. That's a big result for them. Mineiro. Oh, no. Is that a derby? America, Atletico Mineiro? Yeah, it must be, surely. That's a big one. And, yeah, we've got our away goal. We just need to make sure we don't concede. Yeah, that's good advice there. Right. Let's win this. Oh, next episode, couple of Libertadores. We're back on. Let's take a look. We've got some messages. Oh, Ibanez with the offer from Villa. I mean, they've made a great choice there. He would definitely improve them. I think, you know, if we do another series in South America or any of the smaller leagues, I'm absolutely implementing a Premier League release clause type rule that, you know, we'd have to sell Ibanez, I think. And we've had a few bids in from Premier League sides, and I think we would have to accept them. I'm not changing it mid-season. Braz to Bologna, I think we'd probably get away with not sending him there. And Ivan is now a fighter. Yes. Interested to see how much Villa have offered. It's probably got a stupid release fee, so it's going to be 15 mil. Yeah, that's like about 8 million quid. Oh, Vardy scored. Great. What's the score? What is the Arsenal score? 2 mil. I mean, that's about £500,000. 2 million real. That is poor. Anyway, right, let's do this. 1-1, you bastards. Right, let's do this. Ooh, Bustos downward arrow today, so we're definitely not starting him. I think we're going to start Yuri Alberto and Deeney up top. Try a bit of something different. Chuck something different at him here. Big boy Troy and Yuri. That's certainly a scary duo. Arguably scarier than Ziggy and Bustos. I mean, 86 finishing. It's going to be tricky for him. I am gonna drop Campuzano today. I'm gonna stop. No, we're getting a bit bit low on the team spirit. Campuzano 2 downward arrows in a row is disappointing. Quintero downward arrows. I think we're going to have to keep it as it is. Form not brilliant for this one, which is a shame. They're going with Lopez up top today, 78 rated. Okay, better rated centre forward than they had before. Sarrafiore now giving it a go out on the left. Marcinho on a green arrow today. At the Majestoso. This could be one of the toughest tests we've got here. Could be one of the toughest tests remaining in the competition. Depends how the other draws play out. This is a big one here. They showed signs, especially early in that first leg, of really being able to push us. The first time we've seen that this season, really. Under the lights here in Campinas. I mean, how things must have changed for these fans over the last 3 seasons. They now expect to win. They now expect to be pushing for trophies. They expect to be signing players like Troy Deeney, like Yuri Alberto. How quickly things have changed. And not with massive investment, just incredible management and incredible scouting. And that's how we've got here. And one trophy that still evades us is the Copa Brazil. So we need to get the win tonight. Find ourselves into the semi-final. Abner, MJ. Oh, that's lovely footwork. Oh, just too much. Almost got away with it though. No, he hasn't. Once again, as they did in the last leg, looking crisp from the beginning here. Abner out. Oh, good tackle. Good ball to find Thiago Maia. Oh, slips it into loads of space here for MJ. MJ looks to pick out Yuri Alberto. Abner back to Campuzano. Marcinho. MJ, that's nice. Oh, looking for Yuri Alberto. Very crowded in the box. Nunes takes his time. Moves it on to Thiago Maia. Into Ribeiro, into MJ. Oh, that's gorgeous. Deeney! Oh, almost found him. Nanato there. Out quickly on Campuzano, who did well. Everton will get to this. And Marcinho, good pressure, and he gets the better of Moreno. Marcinho now into the box. Plays it, but that's fucking shit. Oh, everything went slow there for a second, including my brain. Big opportunity missed there. Marcinho created it himself. Some great hustle. MJ looking for the overlap. Oh, somehow finds it. Now Abner. Great ball in. Yuri Alberto's there. It's going to fall to him here. Oh, and he's there. Poaching his goal. Back in the side today. He'll be very pleased, as will the home fans. And not his most beautiful goal, and he has scored some beautiful goals, but an important one nonetheless. That's awful, awful. I mean, the goalkeeper pushing it back into the path of Yuri Alberto, not great. But let's take a look at the left back here. Maybe he wasn't expecting it. Almost looked like Yuri Alberto ducked underneath it. But Yuri, despite spending a lot of time on the bench, wasn't going to struggle to put that one in. Ethan Miller, big shout there. Yuri Alberto, better than Bustos. I've always had a soft spot for Bustos since we signed him. Even though Yuri Alberto was the dream signing that we had in mind. Almost, it's the beginning of this series. Oh, Alberto, that's a good ball. Everton Ribeiro, ball over the top, looking for Deeney. Lovely first touch. Takes it away from his man. Oh, goalkeeper's done very well there. You knew once he got his body ahead of the centre-back, he was going to have a one-on-one opportunity there. It's a good ball over from Everton Ribeiro. Gets a cross in. First touch maybe could have been a little bit better. It's tough though. Danilo did well. Very brave goalkeeping. Everton Ribeiro over this one. Can you pick out the black and white series? Flights in towards Ibanez. Falls here to Deeney. Oh, did well to take it down. Got the shot off here. Looking to score his first goal at the Majestoso. Actually, I don't remember where the four scored. Everton allowed to put a ball in. Deeney's there. Zika does really well under pressure. And that is a wild ball. And an easy pick out here. And we can start again. MJ. Everton Ribeiro. Back out to MJ. Didn't need to do that. That's actually pretty poor. But given loads of time here. Deeney with the overhead kick. And it misses it completely. Unlucky. Speaking of overhead kicks, his teammate today, Danny Welb, that guy Welb, scored a lovely overhead kick. It's a lovely ball. MJ's got a lot of that about him. Nice little touches, nice little pirouettes. That was lovely. Very close. Deeney, incredibly close. Scoring a goal at the Majestoso. His first start at home, in front of the home fans. He'll be very keen to get off the mark today. I'm sure he will. Vitória does well. Lopez, Ibanez, yes. Villa looking at that, thinking we need a bit of that, and they really do actually. Ribeiro lucky there to find Campuzano. It's early for Deeney, unlucky. It's a good ball. Abner's read that well though. No dramas. Thiago Maia again. Into MJ. Ribeiro will get to that. Deeney just didn't quite make the run we were hoping for there. I've got to stop trying to make him score. That is always a downfall. Having a new player, you want them to start well, you want them to get off to a scoring start. You end up trying to base your game around them scoring, which never works. Just never works. Got to let it flow. Let nature take its course. Well, good pressuring here. Deeney forcing them long. And Marcinho winning his header emphatically there. I just couldn't get to it. Oof. Just about finding their way out there. That's a good ball. Malido now has to make a decision, and that's okay. They're patiently building their way out from the back here. Half an hour gone. I think there maybe be a little bit more. Oh, that's a good ball. Is he onside? No. If they get Ibanez, then get Mings for revenge. Good idea. Good idea. Teresa, welcome aboard. Just joined, coming from watching the Arsenal match. Oh no, what was the score? Is it finished now? Was it 1-1 in the end? Gutted. He looks so good. That's sort of half an hour that I watched before the stream. Oh, Ibanez! Sarah Fiore allowed through. Fucking hell, Ibanez. That's not what we wanted there. Okay. Oh, that's a good ball. Abner shoulder to shoulder with Andrigo. Yes, the power. Deeney, nice flicking to MJ there. It's a ball over the top looking for Yuri Alberto. And Reino does well. Oh. Andrigo now then. They're playing their way into this game at least. Bloody hell, Gabriel. That man's got a family, possibly, maybe. That is a tough challenge. Quite rightly pulled back, I would say. So half-time nearly upon us here. You know, an away goal would certainly change the complexion of this game, of this tie. MJ, lovely ball looking for Campuzano. If you can get to this. Oh, Yuri Alberto was away there, unlucky. It's going to be pulled back for a foul by Campuzano, I think. Yes, it is. 71% pass completion. It's not brilliant. Gabby in there strongly. Done well there. Campuzano flooring another player there. Off the ball. Oh, Everton, you got that. You had that, mate. This is much better here from the visitors. Lopez on the turn. Ibanez in quickly and effectively. Alberto now. Everton Ribeiro looking for the pace of Deeney. Ziggy had to deal. Wasn't the best ball. Campuzano just cutting off the passing lane there. That's nice. Oh, you get back there, Marcinho. Nato now. Final chance here for Internacional. That's a lovely ball. Nice first time pass, but Gabriel was there to cut out the danger. And that will be half time here. No problems really. One shot from Internacional. We'd like another goal, but we do have the 2-goal advantage now with the 1 away goal. But 2 goals from them, and we're in trouble. Deeney wants a goal. Alberto's got his. Ooh, somehow found its way to Zika there. Lopez lays it off, that's better. It's a good ball. Ibanez, aware of the danger, just goes up through the gears. Never really had to break too much of a sweat there. Now he looks to bring it forward. Don't see a lot of this from our centre-backs. It's never really been part of our game. MJ looking for Deeney. Can he out-muscle Melido? He does actually get there eventually, but just too much. Enrique Ibanez is just so good. He is so good. It's great to see him flourishing in real life. You know, he's got his big move. Which I think he was already there, wasn't he, when we signed him? Was he already at Roma? I don't know, but he is quality. I hope to see him become that quality in real life. Oh, no, why do we say anything? Why do we talk? We got away with it there. Not better than Van Dijk, Ethan. Well, you say that. I'm pretty sure that no one in the Premier League has ever dribbled past Ibanez, so, you know. That's that. Try that stat on for size. MJ, NT Uriabo, that's gorgeous. Oh, look to take it round Fernandez. That's just cocky. And we pay for it there. Hopefully we don't pay for it with more, with any goals. It's not a good ball, Thiago. Ah, what? On who? From where? With what? Never. Here we go. D'Alessandro to make things interesting. No, not even easy. What we can do now is look for the big lump up top. Here it comes. Everton Ribeiro, the target man. That's not what we planned. Oh, that's a mistake. Yuri Alberto with the quickness here. Oh, he's got there ahead of Donato. Inside looking for Deeney. Oh, Yuri Alberto. Oh. I would not want to play against any of these strikers. Yuri Alberto. Oh, what a turn. Oh, what a turn. Unlucky. Everton Ribeiro will hit one. Just swerves. Yeah, this hasn't been a great second half, I have to admit. Yuri Alberto there, though, tearing up the grass. Groundsman's not going to be pleased with that. Leaving fiery tracks after that run. Oh, he's been dispossessed too easily there, though. It's a lovely ball. Yuri Alberto now. Into Everton Ribeiro. Deeney. Alberto. Good first touch. Even better second one. And there we go. Good goal in the end, actually. That's nice. Deeney, provider there. Yuri Alberto grabs the second. Back in the side, doing what he does best. There's never any doubt. There's never any doubt we can play any of our four strikers and we'd expect the same results, to be fair. I think we are going to give Abner a rest. We're going to give Hulk his first run out. New left back. Apparently this is it's one of those like weird nicknames. He's not great at anything really, but he'll do. What? Was that not a goal then? Hang on. That wasn't a goal. What? It must have been offside. What? Well, I'm confused. What? Must have been offside. Must have been a foul or something in there. Hopefully that doesn't cost us. The ghost goal, the famous ghost goal of Campinas. That was a foul. Must have been a foul. I didn't even watch it. MJ. Campuzano. Hulk now. MJ, lovely ball. Looking for Deeney. Unlucky. I don't think it was offside. Maybe it was. Everton Ribeiro with the outswinger. Oh, Gabby's there. And Alberto can keep it alive. Lopez can get to this. They've got a chance of a break here, but Marcinho's in there, taking no prisoners. Puts it into Rosed. Lines up for the big throw. Ibanez up for the big header. Oh, Deeney with the hold up. Yuri Alberto with the pace. Moreno's there. Oh. Hulk into Thiago Maia. That's nice. MJ. Deeney. Alberto. Oof, what? Could still fall here for Deeney. Didn't look too bothered about running there. Oh, unlucky. There's a foul on the follow through on the shot. Yeah, that old chestnut. Yeah, that was a total Chris Kamara moment. Eh? I haven't seen it. Let's go. Quidzy at the Majestoso. Is there anything more iconic? Still want a goal for Deeney. We're going to keep him on, I think. And give... give Campuzano a rest. I feel like he's struggling at the moment, actually. Put Luis Fernando in there just to shore things up. Deeney playing the full 90. Could he manage that in this heat? Quidzy. Oh, that's nice. Quidzy's... oh, his pass is blocked. Oh, Gabriel. Just showing off there, mate. Oh, Hulk. Oh, Gabby. Oh, Ivan off his line, but very, very slowly. Oh, he's done enough. Almost. Almost very, very bad. We've got away with so much in this episode. I feel like this episode could have gone completely differently had Ivan not made about 3 or 4 world-class saves, plus sort of mistakes from the opposition that have really let us off. Now does go short in the end. And that will be a goal kick. Where's Deeney? Let's put it high. It's not part of our Joga Bonita philosophy. We do have that option with Deeney on the pitch. I'll get to that. Bruno, nice turn inside. Lopez lays it off. Oh, Thiago Maia. He's everywhere. He's everywhere. Thiago Maia. He's everywhere. Oh, Hulk. Solid. Looping ball in. Ibanez. Don't want to be taking that on the chest there, mate. Good effort. Strong hit. Unlucky. Okay. Not ideal. We're going to sort of limp into the semi-final here, but that's fine as long as we get there. Have better performances. We will have better performances than this. If they're going to keep putting high balls into the box, we should be okay. Alberto, the fridge. Deeney into Ribeiro. Yuri Alberto's made a good run around the outside. Oh, this time Moreno showing some pace. Quidzy into Thiago Maia. That's a lovely ball. Spots Deeney. Turns his man. Powerful into the box here. Oh, how has he managed that? How? That's, I mean, Deeney will be very tired now. Oh, Hulk with the moves. We didn't know you had that in your locker. Now into the box. Deeney lurking. Deeney! Oh, we wanted it. He's not had a great game today. He's played the full 90, which was probably too much to ask, to be fair. Should have brought on the fresh legs of the Dusty Boy or something just to see this one off, but I think we're going to be okay. Ibanez still heading everything away. Ribeiro, nice idea. Fernando picks that one up. Oh, yeah, Alberto couldn't quite get to it. It's poor though. To Ribeiro now. Quidzy! Quidzy! Another Quidzy goal. Oh, Quidzy, nice little flick. There he is again. Deeney's offside. He's massively offside. It's unlucky. It's unlucky. We would have liked the goal. It would have been the perfect end to the episode and the game, but it wasn't to be. He has scored today already, so it's okay. We'll let him off. He's certainly been a more effective meme signing. Oh, that is close. That is close. Just his belly offside there. He's certainly been a more effective meme signing than Robinho was. More expensive, definitely. Although his wages are nowhere near as much as Robinho had. But there we go. We're through to the semi-finals. We've done it in style. Not good style, but we've done it in a style. And Saturday night will see us either not win it or win it. We'll get it done. Actually, I think the final might be a two-legged affair. I might be wrong. Anyway, Yuri Alberto back in today, just reminding us all why, in theory, he probably should be our starting centre forward. Albustos is probably really the way forward. Oh, Mineiro. 7-0. I mean, American Mineiro even 7-0 on aggregate. Corinthians. That's going to be a tough one if it's Corinthians in the final, which it could easily be. Gremio coming back against Bahia. Not surprising, really, in the end. Well, I don't know why I think it's a two-legged final. I might be being stupid. Anyway. So. It's going to be America Mineiro. Probably the easier side of the draw. Definitely the easier side of the draw. Gremio and Corinthians playing for a place in the final. Yeah, I think it is a two-legged final. Which is weird, isn't it? It's just not what you'd expect. Anyway, actually, no, we start the next episode with a Copa Libertadores group game. We're not even close to starting the league yet. Oh, what? Hello. Oh, Copa Libertadores press conference? Ethan, do you miss Eggy? I do miss him. I'm always catching up on what he's up to, so don't worry. I'm always there with him in real life. Still on the bench at Lechia Gdansk. We can win the group. Don't even need to know who's in it. Yeah, he's still on the bench at Lechia Gdansk. Who knows if he'll ever make his way into the first team. I mean, he picked a difficult option maybe of going into the top team in the league. So they can't really experiment that much. I don't know whether it was a great choice. I'm not going anywhere. Anyway, let's just check. Yeah, it's a two-legged final. Actually, it's not going to be in the next episode, is it? We've got Copa Libertadores, semi-final, Copa Libertadores, final, Copa Libertadores, second leg. Oh no, yeah, fucking hell, second leg. Then we've got these friendlies. Actually, when does the... Oh, we've got to do the national team squad selection in the next episode. That's going to be fun. So we've got to get that done, and that's going to be bringing in Ponte Preta players. So join me for that on Saturday if you want to have a say in which Ponte Preta players are going to be called up by Zico. And this is when we're going to get it done. And then hopefully after that, we'll be through to the final. We might do it on Saturday. We might do it on Tuesday. Anyway, thank you for joining me. We continue our upward trajectory in the cup. Hopefully we can win it. I feel like we probably could. So I'll see you all at 9 o'clock on Saturday. Have a good week. I'll see you in a bit.